Tonight on Size Eyes on the Skies.
The fall colors are starting to break out around campus, yet Mother Nature says to keep her shorts and t-shirts on. I'll have more coming up.
Your national forecast. All that and more as this Thursday, October 19th edition of Size Eyes on the Skies starts right now.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Size Eyes. I'm now joined by Caleb. So Caleb, it's been a really busy week, I know, for me. How's everything going for you?
It's actually been a better week for me. I had my midterms last week, so now I'm really starting to enjoy the fall colors outside around campus. It's really starting to show itself.
Yeah, for sure. I know several of our meteorology students went out and got some pictures. Dylan Johnson went out. And it is just absolutely beautiful.
It has been. The colors are starting to come out, but the temperatures are staying more like late summer here. As currently, right now, around the state, we have very mild temperatures. We have a big 70 in Ames right now, 74 in Des Moines. Carroll at 88 is a mistake. That sensor is not working. But again, we can see all the warm temperatures in the southwest. And that's being fueled by these south-southeast winds coming up from the southern states. We have 9 miles per hour in Des Moines, 7 miles per hour in Ames, and even some double-digit wind speeds up in the northern part of the state. Back to you, Anthony.
Thank you, Caleb. And now it's time for tonight's weather story. On this date in 1982, a strong storm system produced severe weather followed by heavy snow across the northern half of Iowa. During the day, a thunderstorm swept across the region with quarter-size hail. Reported snow amounts include 4 inches in Cresco, 7 inches in Rock Rapids, and 8 inches in Akron. And now, Matt, I hope we're not going to be looking at anything like that right now, but what's going on around the nation?
Well, Anthony, the nation's been pretty dry. Right now we have 78 up in Billings, 71 in Minneapolis, 72 in Kansas City. I'll tell you when this dry pattern across the middle part of the country will end soon.
We are now joined by Matt with a look at what's going on around the nation. Matt, is there anything interesting going on out there that we should know about?
Well, Anthony, it's been pretty dry across the nation, and with the exception of up in Seattle and along the East Coast. Right now we're looking at 71 degrees in Minneapolis, 77 over in Boise, 53 the chilly spot out in the country right now in Seattle. Up in Caribou, Maine, we're looking at 64 degrees and 59 in Toronto, Canada. In the Midwest, like I said, 71 in Minneapolis, 74 here in Des Moines, 72 down in Kansas City, 80 in Rapid City, 77 in North Platte, so pretty hot and pretty warm for this time of year in the Midwest. Now, as we go to the Northeast, 61 in Buffalo, 66 down in Pittsburgh, and we have in our nation's capital 65 degrees currently. Down in the Southeast, we're looking at 76 in Little Rock, 74 in Jackson, 78 over in Houston, 80 a warm spot right now in Dallas, Texas. And finally rounding out the country, close to rounding out, 88 in Las Vegas, and 74 in Elko, 70 in Salt Lake City, 73 in Cedar City, 69, pretty comfortable for Los Angeles right now. Now up in Northwest, 56 in Medford, 54 in Portland, 71 in Reno, 70 in Missoula, and 77 in Boise. Our satellite radar shows that the system over in Portland, like I said, Seattle, Washington, and Oregon are experiencing some rain right now. Down in New Mexico, they're getting a little bit of showers. But the main part we're focusing on right now is this middle section of the country. It's mainly dry, few passing clouds, As we move on, we have some red flag warnings right now across Montana and Wyoming and into South Dakota. Look at that, even red flag warnings in Minneapolis that could start draping down in Iowa since we've been so dry lately. Winter advisories out here in the West Coast, along with a few winter weather advisories in northern California and northeastern Nevada due to the mountains right now. FUTURECAST shows that we have a system over in the West Coast that could be producing some snow and mixed precipitation. As we move on, we have that system moving into Montana, along with a system down here in Texas, with the Dallas and Houston area experiencing showers. But the middle part of the country doesn't really see that system move in with any sort of precip until 6:30 Saturday morning. By 5:30 on Saturday, looks like the middle part of the country, from Minnesota down to Missouri, into Kansas, could be experiencing rainfall that would be much needed by then. Highs tomorrow around the country, 52 up in Seattle, 69 in Billings, 74 in Denver, 64 down in Santa Fe, 73 in Kansas City, and over on the East Coast, 71 in New York. Now our travel city tonight is Honolulu, Hawaii. Look at that, we have pretty much chances of rain every day of the week, highs in the mid-upper 80s, and lows in the mid-upper 70s. All in all, pretty nice, even though you'll be dealing with this morning showers and breezy conditions in Hawaii.
Thanks, Matt. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in Iowa today with Caleb. Caleb, how's everything going out there? Let's take a look at tonight's trivia question, actually. Which state has the most tornadoes annually? Is it A, Texas, B, Oklahoma, C, Florida, or D, Kansas? We'll have your answer coming right up. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the week ahead with Caleb.
Well, to answer your question, Anthony, we're going to want to buckle up our seatbelts because we're going through a rainstorm first, and then a temperature slide. I'll have more coming up. Welcome back to Size Eyes tonight. I am meteorologist Caleb Wood. Thank you for staying in touch here. As we take a look at our current temperatures, again, we have the cooler spot in the northeast with mid to upper 60s up there, 70 degrees in Ames, and as we progress towards the southwestern part of the state, we get those temperatures still in the low to mid 70s, very mild for this time of year. And as we progress to the next slide, and to our headlines for the next few days, well, that's a little too far. Anyway, I guess we're on current conditions. So currently in Ames, we have 70 degrees. It should be well, I guess it's going to be dark pretty soon. So the sun to darkness. Never mind. The winds are going to be from the south-southeast at 7 miles per hour. And we have a mild dew point, so I expect the temperature to fall down a few more degrees into the low 60s tonight. Again, so take a look at our temperatures. We have those cooler temps in the northeastern part of the state and the warmer temps in the opposite corner. Satellite radar right now we're under clear skies, just a few fair weather high clouds up there, as is evident by the satellite radar. So as we take a look at our wind speeds, we have 7 miles per hour in Ames, 10 miles per hour up in Spencer. So again, the winds are really bringing up that warm, moist air to Iowa, and we're going to have a warm day tomorrow because of these winds. So take a look at our FUTURECAST. Right now it's clear, and it's going to be clear all night until tomorrow afternoon. We can expect some high clouds, but as the day goes on tomorrow, it's going to be a lot cloudier in the evening and overnight. Even a passing shower going through Carroll and Fort Dodge tomorrow, but as we head into our Saturday. Forecast lows tonight are going to be very mild for this time of year, more than 10 degrees above average, actually. We're going to have 63 in Des Moines, 59 in Mason City, and 63 over in Council Bluffs. So again, very mild for this time of year. In Ames, we're going to be clear and quiet. The low will drop down into the low to mid 50s with clear skies, allowing that temperature to slide on down with those south winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Highs across the state tomorrow. It's going to be a very mild day, pushing those 80s in multiple locations. We have 76 degrees forecasted in Cedar Rapids, 76 also in Ottumwa. Again, 76, that's the favorite number on the map today in Ames. And 77 in Spencer. So mid to upper 70s across the whole state, very mild. Forecast tomorrow here at Iowa State, we're going to have 76 degrees under mostly sunny skies in the morning, becoming mostly cloudy in the evening and overnight, with that south wind pumping up at 5 to 15 miles per hour. So National Weather Service has even issued some red flag warnings just to the north of us, indicating those dry and warm conditions with that fire potential actually around this area tomorrow. And if you take a look at our extended forecast for Iowa State and Ames, tomorrow, like I said, we're going to have that 76-degree day with mostly sunny skies in the morning. We're going to get the front coming through, the cold front with those rain showers Saturday afternoon and night. Then after that comes through, we're going to go on downward on that temperature slide all the way into the low to mid 50s for highs next week.
Thanks, Caleb. It really is for sure looking like fall out there. Let's go ahead and take another look at tonight's trivia question. Which state has the most tornadoes annually? Is it A, Oklahoma, B, Texas, C, Kansas, or D, Florida? I don't know, guys. I'm thrown for a loop here. What are you thinking?
I think it's Oklahoma because since the main headquarters of the National Weather Service is in Norman. That's what they study.
You took the easy answer. I guess I'll have to differentiate. I'm going to say Texas just because it's so large.
I will go with Florida just because I love the ocean, and hey, why not? Let's go ahead and see what the answer is. Wow, so the state that records the most tornadoes every year, Texas, guys. I would not have thought of that.
Well, everything's bigger in Texas. That's the old saying. So
Texas has to have more of everything, don't they?
Yeah, for sure.
No matter what it is.
I usually think of Oklahoma, though. I mean, I think a lot of most people think of Oklahoma as having the tornadoes and stuff, but not anything this time of year, though. I don't think more snow.
Luckily, I haven't seen any of those recently in Iowa. That's kind of a nice sign.
Hopefully, they'll stay away.
We shouldn't see any more in Iowa, honestly, for the rest of the year. If we do, that means we're still well above average.
Yeah, well, we are definitely getting into snow season. So that concludes our tonight's show. Please be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can find every show on YouTube under our Size Eyes channel. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.